We like to do a Dr. Umar segment. I think on every week we've pretty much hit Dr. Umar. I just want to give a quick update about what he's been up to because I think we're watching an
Another
ascension into
comedy
super.
set?
I don't even know what this is. This looks
Oops.
like Michael Jackson hit the stage. Look at this. Shit.
I'm fucking weak.
You would have
see
thought
why
they
I
just
said it?
saw Malcolm X.
Right. You see why I said he's our Casey Anthony? You see? It's horrible. It's awful. It's like, look at it. Look at it. What is going on? I want to somehow turn my back on that, bro. I want to pretend like that doesn't exist. I want to pretend like that's not a real video. He paid for this. Listen, he paid these people. He paid them all $100 or whatever, however much. No way in hell this is a genuine response. No way in hell. These are paid actors. I'm gonna flag this video when we get off. I'm gonna flag this video for inauthenticity. Because there's no, I know. Bet money. What? You want to bet? Bet me. Go ahead. Bet me. I dare you. Bet me that these aren't paid actors.
They're so fucking happy. You would have thought he just cured cancer.
They just got $100. You would have thought they just got $100, didn't you? A free $100. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Dr. Umar fixed all the chirps in their batteries all at once. Doug.
Yeah, right. Well, you know what? Because it's at an HBCU, I do believe that college students are that dumb. Yeah, I can believe college students are that dumb. Then, you know what? No bet. Sorry. Yeah, no bet. Yeah, no bet. Because I've been to college and I'm in a black fraternity myself, and so I know how dumb motherfuckers can be. So, all right, I'll give you that, Dr. Umar. Well played. Taking advantage of these dumb kids. These dumb, idiot, moron kids don't know anything. And you're over there taking advantage of them while they're at their most vulnerable. They're sitting there in class just letting people who make less money than them if they play football, or if they play football at an HBCU, they are in class right now letting somebody who makes less money than them dump information into them as if it's factual. Information that they just read out of a book. Think about it. Not an independent thought in the bunch. There's not an independent thought in that entire school. Just a big regurgitation circle jerk of knowledge going on, and they're taking advantage of it. That's not right. All right, I do not condone this behavior. Sorry.
I worked as an usher in college briefly for like 6 months. Randomly, like one night, I never looked at the schedule, but we were opening and we had to cast a Reno 911 coming in to do I'm not really even certain what it was, what I watched. Like they didn't do a play. They didn't do stand-up, but they were there like kind of like performing. And plus we used to go like, we never were actually like, we were supposed to be in there, but we weren't. Regardless, we never got anything as cool as Dr. Umar showing up. Like never one time would I have been this excited. If Dr. Umar showed up to my college, I'd have been ecstatic.
As far as like shows in that vein, we had Marlon and Shawn Wayans come to our school, and quickly found out that they were probably got some homosexual tendencies. No offense, but it was fast. It was right to the point. It was just a whole bunch of gay jokes. This nigga Marlon Wayans stuck the whole microphone in his mouth, talking about Michael Jordan dunking on somebody. He's like, you was probably sitting there like, oh. I was like, and then Shawn, hey, I respect Shawn for this. I'll tell you what, because before that, I would have told you that Marlon was funnier than Shawn. But after seeing him on stage, no, I'm gonna pick Shawn over Marlon on stage, because our school was the number one ASL school. We had a deaf basketball player on our team. We're known for having a bunch of deaf kids. His entire set was about meeting and fucking a deaf girl. It was so uncomfortable, and he powered through like a champ. I admired it. I admired it at the time. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't laugh because I'll tell you, like, pin drop for some of those jokes. And he just sat there and laughed at himself the whole time and went right through like, I was like, me and my niggas were sitting there like.
People forget how brutal the Wayans brothers were like back in the day. And I even forget that most of people weren't alive to even have seen In Living
Uh,
Color and seen all
right.
these movies that kind of were
Major
so
Pain.
exactly
Uh,
so pivotal for all of our childhoods. You know, like I think of something like Handyman, and then they did it in movie form with Blank
uh,
Man. They just took the
Blank
concept
Man. Yep.
and they made a special superhero twice. They named it two different things and did it two like, and then they had Homie the Clown, just all these like fringe
They
autistic characters.
right making characters that stick. Yeah, they're good at making characters that stick. Because Major Pain stuck. Blank Man, like you said, I definitely agree. I will say that shit caught me off guard though, because I didn't expect. I thought Marlon was gonna be way funnier than Sean. You know, because he's obviously seen as the goofier one.
Yeah,
So
I think Marlon has a Kevin Hart type of like style of comedy where he's very physical. You know, he relies on his body quite a bit. He's all
yeah.
over the place. Sean and they even
Speaking of
said like,
relying on, I was just saying, just taking notes to the background. Speaking of relying on their body, what you have playing in the background, but finish what you're saying though.
oh yeah, I did have that pulled up because you know we're definitely late on the Ashton Hall train, right? Like by the time Mr. Beast